Stereotypes are all around us through making assumptions based on appearance, background, skin color, or financial status, when in reality, these people are so much more. The theme of appearance versus reality is exhibited throughout all 4 units that were learned this period. From people stereotyping the First Nations community in the non-fiction unit, marketing companies using specific colors to trick our minds to buy, the main character in Fahrenheit 451 going from the perfect citizen and fireman to a complete outlaw, and how Caesar is seen as a god when behind closed doors he is weak and helpless. All these units showed us to not assume and to look closer when we first view a person or a group of people. Rising Above is about how people judge First Nations on their stereotypes of drug addicts, gang members, or as strong warriors, beautiful Indian princesses who can talk to animals, and the out-of-touch First Nations superhero sidekick who refuses to use any modern tech. We all know, the bad stereotypes, that we are all lazy and poor, substance abusers, criminals, or in a gang. Huan Sanderson talks about how these stereotypes are harmful, and it's true that there is a disproportionate number of people suffering from these negative situations, but it's definitely not all of us. This can be seen in the world around us through people assuming that black people are bad just based on their skin color, like George Floyd. The cashier thought his $20 bill was fake, when if they had just looked closer, they would see that the bill was real, but due to Floyd's skin color, the cashier just assumed the bill was fake, which led to the police assuming he was dangerous, which sadly led to his death. Companies utilize colors to get you to think specific things and buy their products or service. The color red creates a sense of urgency. It also encourages appetite. Many fast food companies use red in their logos, like McDonald's, Wendy's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, KFC, Dairy Queen, Jack in the Box, Burger King, and many more. This makes people become hungry due to the color, which leads them to buy the food at the establishments. Furthermore, purple is also seen with many well-respected companies, as this color is commonly associated with royalty, wisdom, and respect. Specifically, Cadbury, FedEx, and Hallmark cards all use the color purple. They have been around for ages, are very well known, and respected. The use of these colors are to get our brains to connect them with memories and feelings, which leads us to buying. We can see these color strategies in ads around us. For example, this Coca-Cola ad shows Marilyn Monroe drinking a bottle of Coke with the tagline, "I've kissed Marilyn." The ad features lots of red to pull you in and make you thirsty, as well as have a person drinking to make you want the drink more. Montague was the perfect citizen and fireman. He burned the books, didn't read them, and watched the TVs until he started to think for himself. It was a pleasure to burn. Montague has always loved his job, loved to burn, loved to follow instructions, loved to be a cookie-cutter model for everyone in society. Until he met a young girl who thought differently, and in turn got him to think differently. She got him to wonder what was in those books he was burning, so one night he took action. Now, his hand plunged the book back under his arm. Montague broke. He had to know. He's now no longer the perfect citizen everyone knew. Personally, I have seen this happen with a family member. They were a kind, perfect person until they started to drink and smoke, and now they are the complete opposite. Yeah. Julius Caesar is seen as a godlike and strong person, when in reality he has epilepsy, always needs help, and is weak. He had a fever when he was in Spain. Cassius claims that Caesar was sick in Spain during the battle, but he then says his coward lips did from their color fly. Cassius is saying that the real reason Caesar wasn't in battle was due to cowardice. Furthermore, in lines 246 to 255 in Act 1, Scene 2, it is revealed that Caesar has epilepsy. How could Rome have a strong leader when he could collapse at any point? This type of behavior is currently seen in America with Donald Trump. His supporters see him as amazing, strong, and always right, when in reality he isn't well educated, as he doesn't wear a mask, refuses to believe that COVID-19 and climate change is real, and believes that he hasn't lost the election. How can Trump be a fit leader when he doesn't even trust scientists and trusted news sources? This theme of appearance versus reality has been shown in all 4 units through the stereotyping of First Nations people, companies using colors to trick our minds into buying, how Montague goes from being a model citizen to the opposite, and how the all-powerful Caesar is in actuality a weak, ill man. All these examples teach us to not assume and to get to know a person before we do.